United Wings is a pretty solid one-price deck. It has some good type coverage and hits pretty hard. Of course, it does have a bad matchup in a Dragapult, but I actually don't think the deck is that bad right now if you literally don't hit Dragapult. And with the addition of Brave Bangle, the deck can hit even harder now early on in the game, or in the late game, Brave Bangle can let you knock out bigger Stage 2 Pokemon a lot more easily. I think this deck actually isn't too bad. I'm excited to show off my brand new United Wings deck I've hooked up on Pokemon TCG Live in this format. So let's go check out the deck and see what it's all about. United Wings just got a whole lot stronger. So welcome back for two brand new Pokemon TCG Live Black Ball White Flare deck video. And yeah, today I'm looking at United Wings in this format. I think this deck actually isn't too bad right now. You have good type coverage, and with the addition of the new tool card, Brave Bangle, the deck can hit even harder now. I've also added another new card in the deck, the new Alomomola, to hopefully find a good way to get our basics back into play. Because mainly now, the main attacker of the deck is going to be that Murkrow. But yeah, this deck seems okay. Like, you have type coverage into Gardevoir, you have type coverage into Grim and Charizard with Dartrix. Seems like this deck probably beats Goldengo and Raging Bull pretty easily too, so you're not bad in a lot of decks. Literally outside of just Dragapult, you're not bad into most of the big decks right now in the format. And again, Brave Bangle is nice, letting you do 30 more damage is going to be good. It lets your Murkrow hit even harder. Really good in the early game when you need to like ramp up damage on a big basic really quickly. It is nice to have it. And in the late game, it lets you reach harder or higher knockouts, I should say, a lot more easily, which is nice. And then again, we have that new Alomomola. Gentle Fin lets you get a Pokemon, or a basic Pokemon, with the discard pile with 70 HP and put it back in your bench. It's basically just a free way to loop Murkrow over and over again. I don't know if it's necessary to have in this deck, but it's cool because you can kind of discard all your United Wingsers, and then you can put back one of them from the discard pile, but you still have enough in there to do, like, big damage. So I'm trying to Alomomola. I'm not sure it's necessary. Like, maybe this is just better as either Tasugiri or cutting it out of the deck altogether. I'm also playing a one Zoroark in the deck, just for some extra onboard draw. I like having a bit of draw in the deck. Also, trade obviously synergizes really well with United Wings. It's a free way to discard a Wings Pokemon, so I'm going to try a 1/1 line of Zorark. We have Air Balloon now, so why not experiment a little bit more with the idea of playing Zorark in the deck. Also, we have double Squawkabilly. A lot of the time, we can donk the opponent going second, so it's good to have Squawk to reach those KOs and discard Pokemon as fast as possible. I am playing one Turo in the deck, so if we want to pick up our Squawkabilly, we can always Turo it off the board, alongside maybe even Turoing our Fez, which I am playing, obviously, Fezandipiti in here. It's kind of a no-brainer. I'm also playing Shaymin to help us a little bit more to protect our bench. I actually don't know if Shaymin is really necessary, but it is nice to have against any deck using Wellspringer or whatever, so I'm going to try Shaymin in here, but it is definitely a cuttable card. If you don't want to play Shaymin, you don't think it's necessary, you can probably cut it out of the deck altogether. But yeah, this is the deck I've cooked up for United Wings, and I'm super excited to show off how strong this deck is now in our current format, especially with the addition of Brave Bangle. Now, before I get into the video, big shout out to the sponsor Card TCG. If you're going to get any Pokemon TCG Live codes, get them over there. If you're looking for the main set, Black Bolt and White Flare, get your Black Bolt, White Flare codes over at Card, or you want to get any other older set codes or IRL singles or product. Card sells more than just the codes over on the website. If you get anything over there at the checkout, use my discount code CODAL. You have to get yourself a 5% discount on order. Help the channel, help yourself, and for Card. So shout out Card, check them out, link down below. And shout out to my second sponsor, TC Evolutions. You want to go check out their website, get in the awesome product they sell there, their dice, damage counters, ability used markers. Great stuff to have when playing IRL Pokemon TCG gameplay. You gotta check them out. Link down below. Use code LDF over there for a 10% discount at the checkout. Shout out to my two sponsors. Link in the description if you want to help support the channel. And my second YouTube channel is also linked down below if you want to get even more content from me too. I think I have some IRL deck profiles going out for the World Championship, so definitely check out the second channel in the description. So yeah, here's my list. 4 Research, 2 Boss, 2 Morty. I like the Mortys in the deck. I don't really want to play Iono. Like, 1 or 2 Iono's probably fine. Like, Iono's still a good card to have in the deck, in my opinion. Even though it doesn't synergize with the deck, it's still good to have hand disruption. But Morty's good. Morty plus trade can discard 2 United Wingsers. We have the Ultra Ball. We have Vessel in the deck. More ways to discard stuff. Brilliant Blender of the A-Spec makes a lot of sense. We can obviously use Brilliant Blender to discard a ton of United Wingsers really quickly if you can find it. And then we have double Air Balloon and double Brave Bangle. I mean, you could try Arven in here since we have these important tools, but Arven seems kind of mid. I mean, it does get you Brilliant Blender, which is actually kind of nice. Maybe you can experiment with Arven in the deck over the draw supporters, but I like it how it is, but you could maybe try Arven. I played an Artazon. I wanted to play 1 Stadium card, and Artazon, it makes sense. We got 6 Dark and 2 Night Stretcher. More than enough, I think, to kind of manage in a match, in my opinion. But yeah, let's go show off the deck and see what United Wings is all about now that we have this new tool card to make it do more damage. All right, we hit Guardy. We can be Guardy. It's obviously one of our best matchups. So let's start off the turn with Great Ball before I Blender. Yeah, because I had a higher chance of hitting like a Wings off this. So let's do this. Then we'll play the Blender. We'll get rid of the squad. We do have to put Squawk down. That's fine. Do we have our Turo? We do have our Turo. We have an Air Balloon. Okay. Zoroark's going to hit the bin here, too. That's fine. I think we'll live without a Zoroark in play. I don't really need Brave Bangle in this matchup. We'll just grab another Murkrow. Murkrow does only have 6 HP. It actually, you know what? Alomomola does seem pretty good in this matchup the more I think about it. The more I think about it, I kind of like Alomomola. Oof. There's Turo. I ain't getting energy, though. Kind of an annoying hand. Boss is pretty important, too. I'm going to pass. Hope we get Iono'd. This hand kind of sucks. Ideally, we draw an energy, and then I can just Turo the Squawk and then attach and then just knock out the Scream Tail. That would be the ideal turn here, but I don't think we're going to get there. I wouldn't mind getting Iono'd. I can Night Stretcher for Zoroark, I guess. We'll just do that, I guess, if worse comes to worse. Just Night Stretcher Zoroark back. Seems good to me. I didn't mean to mute my opponent. All right, let's see what their play is going to be. They get rid of their Fez with their Vessel. And then they have Ultra Ball. The scariest thing they have is Scream Tail. I have to be a little mindful of that. I do have Shaymin, though. I don't know if that's really going to matter. It might matter. Get Shaymin down. We can protect our bench. I don't think that checking the bench really does anything, though, for us. To be honest, I don't think I'm going to matter. Honestly, the biggest threat in the deck is probably their Monkey Dories. We have to watch out for a Monkey. There's Mew coming down. Let's see what else. Just a restart. All right, no supporter yet. Arven would be kind of broken if they found an Arven here. And if we get Iono'd, it's decent. Klefki. Good thing they didn't start that. Yeah, I might have to just Zoroark for 2 cards. And we hope we find Air Balloon or something. Okay, perfect. I mean, do I still get Zoroark then? I think I still get Zoroark here. I could boss this turn, to be honest. We could go boss, KO Mew for 2 prizes. I kind of want to hold boss for Guardy. I think it's best to just Turo the Squawk. We just kill the active. I don't know if this is correct. I don't know. Because, like, if they happen to turn 2 kill Squawk, I will get Counter Catcher live. Going after their Guardies is, like, super important. I'm going to hold in the hand. We may not get Iono'd either. They didn't do anything last turn, so if they don't have an Iono here, it's fine. Because then we actually get to keep the boss. And then we can take a 2-prize KO, and then we'll be cooking. I just need to find Air Balloon. I need to KO their monkeys, too, because they have a multi-prize turn set up, potentially. They can kill 2 Murkrows in 1 turn, which is kind of bad. I need to get Alomomola on the board. Or, at the very least, another, like, a Wattrel, another Murkrow or something. I think we just... Murkrow's our main attacker, but still. See what my opponent's got here. We can KO the Mew next turn with boss. Or I could KO the Gardevoir. But I don't think they're going to get a Guardia this turn. Yeah, they're just going into Monkey. Not putting a Dark Energy on the board is pretty good. Okay, Poffin's good. We can get Murkrow with that. We could get a Rowlet. Yeah, sure. Having Dartrix in play doesn't seem bad. Okay. We'll trade away Squawk. There's Shaymin. Do I need Shaymin here in this matchup? Like, okay, now I'm starting to consider if I even want Shaymin on the board. I don't see a reason not to bench it. They can still snipe Zoroark. They can't snipe my bench. I don't think it actually matters in this matchup, but whatever. They'll just kill the Mew. As long as we have our other boss, it should work out, right? We just Gust kill Guardy at some point. Taking a 3-prize lead is kind of crazy. What's our 2 prizes? Research Ultra Ball. Pretty good. Now, the question is, my opponent, will they Iono? Like, they can go Iono, Counter Catcher, Scream Tail here, trap my Zoroark. Benching Zoroark might have been a misplay. I honestly maybe should have attached a Zoroark, actually. Okay, they don't have a Counter Catcher yet. They do have the Iono, though. I'm also a little scared of the Monkey, but the 3-prize lead does give us a lot of tempo, which is good. And then we hit Research. It's pretty good. Good Iono. There's Guardy. If we find Boss here, too, we can just Boss KO Guardy, and that, like, seals the deal, but I don't think we're going to do that. Question is, will they get a CC? They also only have 2 energy in the discard pile, but they can just snipe my little guys, obviously. There's third Monkey. This is getting a little scary. They're retreating into Monkey. They're going to attack with Monkey. That's fine. Because I think they want to get damage on the board. I think this seems decent for my opponent. This seems correct. But I'm at a point now where I just need to set up game on Guardy. I might attach to Zoroark here with this Dark Energy. Yeah, I might do that. Would have been nice to leave the Mew on the board, because KOing Mew would have been really easy to win the game with, like, Dartrix. And we don't have to rely solely on just Murkrow. They're going to set up a 2-prize turn next turn. That's fine. We have a prize lead, which is huge. If we didn't have this prize lead, this would be a little sketchy. There's a Alomomola. We have both air balloons? Only one. We'll grab this anyways. I'll attach to it. No research. Okay. This is good. Can Ultra Ball these two away. Still Fez to work with and stuff, so it works out. Trade away Wattrel. Bench you, or evolve you, I mean. We'll kill the monkey. So they're going to take 2 prizes here. That's fine, though. Getting Air Balloon would be nice. Nope. Another Wattrel. Nah, don't need it. Okay. I can't win next turn. Can they win in 2 turns, though? I think they might be able to, actually. We need to find boss. I think I desperately need to find boss here to win this game. Kind of regretting benching Shaymin, to be honest. I don't know. I think it was fine to bench it. But, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have. Because it just punishes them for, like, trapping Zoroark with Scream Tail. It just nullifies that play, which I think is still pretty good. Yeah, we need boss here. We could try to play in a counter catcher at some point, but my opponent can easily set up a win in, like, 2 turns, maybe. Depends if they have Drifloon and boss, I guess. They could have counter catcher Drifloon. Yeah, my Zoroark might be a liability, but I kind of need it to be in play to, like, stay in the game. I don't know. Just give me boss, man. Just make it easy and give me this boss's order. Okay, no Iono. We got to keep the hand. They do have Drifloon. So we have that knowledge. That's not good. They do have Drifloon. We need to find boss to win next turn. Can we do it? We have to double attach. Yeah. They have to do this. We'll see what happens. We are at least killing a monkey next turn, which is good too. So that's nice. Are they... Ooh, they're going to attack with Kirlia here, it looks like. That does make sense. They can attack with Kirlia. We need to find boss. We can Fez. We can go Fez plus trade and maybe dig for boss. I think boss is in there. I think I saw it. I guess we'll see. Can't use counter catcher. Losing a Guardy would obviously be pretty sad, but it might happen. That's the sad reality of it. Okay, let's see what they got. Anything else? Counter catcher. Zoroark. I see. See, this is still kind of annoying, because now I need to find Air Balloon. So now I can't win this turn as easily. I can still get Air Balloon boss. That's now even more cards I need to find. It is kind of annoying they're doing this. Kirlia doesn't do a lot of damage. It does 60 damage to me, though. Interesting. Wish I played a picnic basket. Wish I played Reshiram too. Alright, well, let's see if we can find the win this turn. I don't think it's going to happen, but you never know. You never know. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Yeah. We do have Fez. Should probably bench Fez. We have Boss Balloon. We could still win this turn, so let's see if we can do it. I think it's okay to bench Fez. It's the same thing as having Zoroark. Oh, we didn't get the Air Balloon, though. We got Boss, but no Balloon, bro. No. Fudge. Okay. Balloon? Thank you. Okay, if I whiffed Balloon there, it would have been Jover, probably. Just trying to think. Attach that there. Is it okay to play Artazon? I don't think they haven't played theirs yet. I think it's fine. Okay, finding Balloon there was super crucial. We would have had game if I got Balloon Boss, but whatever. Let's see. I don't think they can win this next turn because I don't have anything else on the board that they can trap. But they definitely will Iono me to 1. But Iono to 1 Go Guardy is pretty bad. I don't have a Brave Bangle anymore. But we do have Zoroark on board. Okay, we'll see what happens. We could just win with Boss again. So there's the Iono to 1, the classic Guardy strat. Broken deck. There's Morty. I don't think Morty... Well, okay, there's actually a world where we could do 320 damage with my guy. Right? Yeah, I guess we could win by going 320 with the Dartrix. We also win the game if we get a Dark Energy. So we have Morty, Zoroark here. They may counter catcher. Okay, they're probably going to... I mean, well, they might not even get counter catcher. They haven't played one yet. No, they have. They have to find their second counter catcher. They can go counter catcher, KO Fez, KO Murkrow for 3 prizes, and then force me to find boss or energy for game. We have trade plus Morty, though. Okay, let's see if they found it. If no counter catcher, I think we should be able to find the win off this turn. Should work out. They can't go Drifloon because then I win with Dartrix. They have to... They kind of have to leave Guardian the active. Well, maybe I should have just went Shaymin. No, but then they could just pass. I had to go Zoroark. No, maybe I should have went Shaymin because I still have Air Balloon. Like, I can't Alomomola. I still have Night Stretcher. Another Murkrow in the deck. I have Night... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I have Artazon. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm overthinking. I have Artazon for Murkrow. Okay. Oh, they kill me anyways. I'm trolling. Okay, for some reason I thought we weren't getting killed. Okay, this should maybe be GG's. Not guaranteed, but let's see. Oh, now it is game. Okay. That is game. Yeah, okay. He was here our entire deck. Okay, that's game. That was close. This matchup is still, like, honestly, it seems good on paper, but you gotta remember, Monkey Dory is a diabolical card. Just because we hit for weakness against their EX doesn't mean this matchup is free. Most of the time, too, we're gonna have a 2-prize liability on the board, and Monkey can knock out multiple Murkrows in the same turn. And Murkrow is your main attacker. Maybe we could try to put Bravery Charm in here, but I feel like we're just overcooking our deck at that point. Like, we still won the game with what we had. Just a little unfortunate that it got that close. But that's Guardy, bro. It's a broken deck. Infinite Energy Acceleration is a little too OP. Into this game, we hit End Zoroark. This matchup seems pretty good for us. We'll see how it goes, though. We just bench this guy, I guess. We do have to lose our Turo with the Squawk and Seize. That kind of sucks. So Squawk will be stuck on the board. We only have one Rowlet, too. Now, we'll see how it goes. We'll put the Shaymin down on the off chance they have whatchamacallit in the deck. On the off chance they play Darmanitan. We'll just do this. Grab Zorua. Squawk. Yeah, we gotta lose some cards. We'll see if we can get energy on the Flamigo. There we go. Okay. Let's pass. Yeah, we had to lose Turo, so that's out of the picture. So now Squawkabilly is always stuck on the board, which means they should easily get a Gust KO on it. But as long as we're getting Dartrix out, it's like we're trading blow for blow. So I think we'll be fine in that regard. It's like them killing Squawk is probably not going to matter too much. Now, like I said, we'll see if they have a Darmanitan in the deck. Because we got Shaymin, so as long as we keep Shaymin in play, it's like fine. Shaymin being on the board is going to be really important if they do have a Darmanitan in the deck or not. And yeah, we just want to attack with Dartrix as much as we can. It's the plan. Probably not leave damage on the board either. They have a Mighty Mochi and Ultra Ball. So it looks like they're just playing like a poison build of Zoroark. So that's good. So they're not playing Darmanitan maybe. I'm not sure how relevant that is, but you know, just in case it is relevant. See, they have an Iono here. Or they bench more Pokemon. That'd be nice. I can Morty. That'd be good. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get a KO. We need an Air Balloon. I can get my own Zoroark down, which is nice. They have End's Castle. Yo, End's Castle is good for me. I don't mind them putting that into play. It's good for my deck. Because I get a free retreat on my Zoroark. Because I most likely have to balloon my Squawk here. Right? Because I attached a Flamigo. Okay. Let's see if we can draw. Dartrix is good. Let's Morty. And then Great Ball. Alright. Or get the Zoroark anyways. That works too. Okay. Play this. Take Murkrow. I don't think we're going to get it. You never know, though. Never say never. Didn't get it. Okay. Let's just get out of the active and go into Flamigo. Pass. It's unfortunate we didn't get there. Would have been nice to get a KO, but they also attached the bench guy, and they got rid of an Ents Castle, so they need to, like, move the Zoroark back into Zoroark if they want to attack me this turn. So Flamigo might be safe. We'll see. They have 2 Zoroarks. Finding Mochi there. There's an Iono. That's fine. My hand was kind of mid. This gives me maybe a better chance to get a better hand. Let's see. Yeah, it's like fine, I guess. We have the Dartrix. They can't counter catch or kill it. Yeah, I don't think they're playing Darmanitan. I don't know. They might be. They're playing Bonnie Mochi. It's possible. Like, I feel like if you're playing Zoroark, you have to play Darmanitan. It's like too good not to play right now. They may not even take a knockout this turn. They could evolve into Zoroark here, but if they go Zoroark, I'm going to retreat into Dartrix and KO them. So even if they evolve the active, I'm just going to knock out the guy. Well, they have Trolley. Okay, they do have Darmanitan. They have Petron too. Okay. The Darmanitan's fine. We have the Shaymin. I'm not really worried about it. I was just making sure if they had it or not. They can still use Darmanitan against Zoroark and Squawkabilly under Shaymin, but that's fine. I think they're just trying to avoid putting Ents Castle into play for this guy. Okay, let's see what they do. Are they going to evolve the active? No, they're going to retreat. Into what, though? The other Zoroark? They're going to Ents PP up? Okay, I see what they're doing. We have the knockout with Dartrix here. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a knockout with another Dartrix. We don't have another Rowlet in the deck. So we're going to have to try to either ramp up damage really easily with Brave Bangle, or we can go for Gust KO on Petron, which I think will probably be the best play we got, is to kill the Petron. So I think we'll manage. We have time. This matchup seems pretty solid overall, I want to say. This is like probably one of our better matchups, theoretically speaking. We don't even like really need the Dartrix. Like in the late game, we will probably get to the point where we're doing enough damage to blow them up. So let's start with an Ultra Ball. I'll trade. I probably could have played that differently. I probably didn't need to. I probably shouldn't have got rid of the Murkrow. I could have got punished and whiffed. Never punished, though. Bench that. Knockout. I do want to find Air Balloon for my Alomomola, because then I can get a Rowlet back into play for free. So we're doing 200 damage right now. I probably could have put Brave Bangle on my Murkrow, too. There's Wattrel. We got an Iono. Kind of want them to kill Squawk this turn. But they're not going to. They're definitely going to kill the Dartrix. So the nice thing with this deck is, like, even though we have these liabilities on the bench, well, specifically this guy, they have to chase the Dartrix. You can't really leave Dartrix alone. Especially if you're just swarming me with Zoroark, you have to kill the Dartrix. They could Darmanitan here, and they can knock out Dartrix, put 90 on Squawk or Zoroark. Put 90 on Zoroark to set up for a kill later on isn't a terrible play, actually. But if they do Darmanitan, they lose all the energy on the active. So it's a little risky if they do that. For them anyways, not for me. We'll see what they end up doing here. They only have one Zoroark on board. I think they might have... Well, we'll see if they get another one down. Oh, there's CC. They're doing something. They're going to kill the Shaymin. Okay. There's Darmanitan. They might knock out Shaymin. Well, no, I definitely don't think they're going to Darmanitan now. But see, now the issue my opponent has is they left Dartrix in play, which is a big deal. Yeah. We just need... Oh, there's Air Balloon. That's pretty good. Well, no, we can't balloon Shaymin out, right? It's only 70 HP. No, Alomomola. Okay, whatever. I mean, they need to do a lot still. Like, they go knock out... They knock out Shaymin here. Then I'm just going to go knock out their Zoroark. I mean... And then they have to find a 4th Ents PP up. I think they're just kind of cooked. We'll see, though. Like, the problem with this situation is, like, you ignore the Dartrix. I'm just going to use Dartrix to knock out your Zoroark. And then it's like, you're... Yeah, it's just pretty bad. Oh, they do have 4 Ents PP up. Okay. So they did have the Ents PP up. Okay, so now them knocking out my Shaymin is fine for them. But we just need to find Night Stretcher. I think the 4th Stretcher's in the deck. I'm not going to shuffle the deck, though, because I don't want to do that just in case. Let's see if they go Darmanitan. I think they're just going to attack with Reshiram, but let's see. They could Darmanitan and hit Squawk for 90 damage. Or my Zoroark for 90. Let's see what they do. No, they are going to go Darn. But they tried to snipe Dartrix. That doesn't work. Oh, no, they actually... whatever. Rip. Could boss kill this guy now. And then they are literally unable to attack me completely. That seems pretty diabolical, actually. Okay, well, yeah, they just concede anyways. Okay. Yeah, I think I would have just went boss KO their... boss KO the other Zoroark on the bench with the energy on it, and they would have no energy in play. Yeah, they should have just went Reshiram, knockout the active, because then, yeah, that play would have been very punishable. And then I think I just would have went boss KO Zoroark with no energy, and they had literally no way to attack me. And then... Or maybe I don't even do that. Honestly, I could just probably KO the active and then just try to set up my board where I'm able to have 3 basics in play. And then I just go Gust, KO Petron. But they could have Iono'd me, took away the boss. Yeah, I probably still would have killed the Zoroark. Left them no energy in play. That just would have been a lot better. All right, we hit Charizard. I think this matchup is solid because we have Dartrix. Kind of a weird opening hand, though. Double Brave Bangle. I think... Debating if I want to Squawk. Putting Squawk down in this matchup is kind of sketchy. But we have really good type coverage, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think I'm going to probably have the Squawk here. Like, Nest Ball for Squawk, Ultra Ball for, like, Rowlet. I could Morty first if they fill their board up. They get double Pidgey. Are they going to get another Charmander down? No, okay. Okay, now it's, like, fine event Squawk, methinks. So, let's do this. We do have the Zoroark. Do we have Turo? Yeah, okay, good. And I don't feel as bad against Squawk. I'll grab Rowlet with this. I could get Flamigo. Honestly, that's probably just better to get Flamigo, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Just get Flamigo. I think Flamigo is just probably the better Pokemon, because I can discard more stuff. Do I Morty is the question. I could Morty and then maybe get what I'm looking for. I think I'd rather just play it safe and Squawk. So I can Morty into Rowlet, but didn't happen. Okay. See if we can get something good here. Nice. Wattrel. Wattrel's not bad in this matchup either, but fortunately we don't really have a great way to attack with it. Okay, there's Rowlet. That's a knockout. Boop. Turn 1 KO. All right, pretty good stuff. We just need to find Turo to probably get Squawk off the board, and we'll be chilling. See what our prize is going to be. Another Wattrel. Not bad. The downside with our setup is, like, we can't really build up Wattrel to one-shot their Pidgeot anymore, which is kind of annoying. But honestly, maybe we can do something with Brave Bangle to one-shot it. We find our Brilliant Blender. We're chilling, too. And they're not really knocking me out this turn. This guy only does 30. So even if they were to, like, counter catcher my Rowlet, they're doing 60 damage. It's not killing me. So Rowlet, thankfully, has 70 HP, not 60 HP, which kind of helps. Probably just Iono here. They can get more Charmanders down. We can find the Rowlet, though, if we can. Probably want to set up Zoroark. Setting up Zoroark is kind of the same thing as having Squawk in play, but not really. I feel like... Because once we get the board of, like, Dartrix plus Zoroark, it's fine. And it's like, well, you can't really ignore the Dartrix. Okay, they have Brock Scouting for, what, a Pidgeotto and something? Or are they getting 2 basics? They could be going Cleffa here. They have Monkey and Fez. Okay, Monkey Dory's kind of annoying, actually. Finding Boss would be good, then. But Boss Kill Charmander goes kind of hard, too. Unless my opponent attaches to Pidgeot this turn. If they attach to Pidgeot, I'd be tempted to bench Wattrel to it and attach to it. I might just do that, honestly, instead of attaching to Flamigo. Wattrel... Yeah, I might want to attach to Wattrel. We'll see what my opponent's play is. Attaching to Gouging Fire. Okay, that's fine. They're going to attack with Gouging Fire. Okay. I see their angle. Okay. Another Wattrel. Should probably bench it and just build it up. I don't want to research there, so we Iono. I don't think we're actually going to be able to kill this Gouging Fire, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, it's not going to happen with this hand. Didn't get Zorua. Oof. This hand's not very good. Ooh, this is a little sketchy. Let's just do this. I mean, I kind of like the Brave Bangle on the Flamigo, but like it's just probably not going to attack. That was just a pretty weak turn. We didn't really get a great hand. I maybe should have researched. I just didn't want to lose double Night Stretcher because I needed to get back my Dartrix. I guess I could have just researched, actually. I don't know. Maybe I should have researched there. I was hoping to get Zorua down, too, so I can set up Zoroark. Kind of sucks I didn't get that. We'll see if they quick search for. I doubt we're going to get Iono'd, which is the problem. Getting Iono wouldn't be bad, though. Just doubt it's going to happen. We just have a dead hand. We have Counter Catcher, so if they ever try to take out Squawkabilly and get greedy, it's because it's Counter Catcher, which is pretty good. You can two-shot Flamigo here with the Gouging Fire. Let's see what they end up doing here. Attaching to Gouging Fire again? Alright. They have an Ultra Ball. If they get a second Pidgeot out, technically, then my Wattrel is less effective. Yeah, I really need to find Zorua here. Or something. Okay, they get rid of an Iono and a Turo. It's fine with me. The Turo discard's actually pretty good. They are going to get another Pidgeot out. Alright, that's fine. They obviously can't double quick search in one turn, but now my Wattrel is less effective if I take out their Pidgeot, but I think it's still fine to leave Wattrel as an option because they can still attack with Pidgeot, right? So it's like still not bad to have. Okay. See if we draw anything good. That's pretty good. I will take it. Not a whole lot of Wingzers left in the deck, though. I'm trying to think. Probably get rid of that. That's probably about it. There's nothing else I really wanted to discard there. We'll just pass again, I guess. See what happens. When the Brilliant Blender doesn't really matter. It's kind of funny. Jamming Tower. No, my Brave Bangle. They play Jamming Tower in the deck, too. Okay, we need to find our Artazon to get rid of that. Okay, now what are they going to do? Now what are they quick searching for? Charizard? Sure. They're probably just going to kill the Flamigo here, which is fine. Puts more damage in the discard. We can kill the Gouging Fire. What am I using Counter Catcher, though? Like, Counter Catcher, KO, Monkey or something wouldn't be bad. I don't think it's going to happen. Because they're probably just going to kill my active here. So, yeah, that's fine. They're putting more damage in the discard. Flamigo's not really that good anyways, so it's, like, fine. Okay, so we have what? 8 in there, so we're doing 160. Can't promote that. Okay. All right. Can we draw anything good, please? Okay, that gets me Zorua. I will take it. Zorua Rowlet. We can knock out the active. And now we just need to KO 2/2 prizers to win the game. Let's see if we can do it. Knock this out. My opponent may go Gust KO Squawk here, which I am fine with, I think. Okay, Vessel's good. They may, if they kill Squawkabilly, we could potentially knock them out with Dartrix here, but I need to find Night Stretcher or Dartrix. So we're going to need a little bit of help to get there first. They could Iono me this turn, obviously, but I haven't played a supporter. I don't know if they're going to play an Iono, because I haven't played a supporter yet, so it's, like, kind of sketchy. Let's see if they Iono me here. They may or may not do an Iono. I'm okay if they Iono, because it gives me a better chance of knocking out Charizard. I actually would probably prefer if they Iono, to be honest. I would lose my Zoroark potential, but that's fine. Well, I guess... Well, we do need to... No, because they're going to... Well, if they kill Squawk... Iono kill Squawk's kind of annoying. Okay, yeah, they're going to boss. I figured they were going to do this... I was like, yeah, there's no way we're not losing our Squawk here. But they're not Ionoing me. So... We just promote Murkrow. And we hope that we can kill Charizard this turn. We do have Counter Catcher, but there's nothing to KO. Unless I get Artazon and get lucky, I can kill Fez. Called it. All right, hold up, hold up. We get Alomomola out of the deck. We have to get a Night Stretcher here on the dot. Probably so many Dartrixes. We could kill Fez if worst comes to worst, I guess. But if we knock this out, they have no other guy in play, and then I can just win by going boss for game or something. Nice. Let's go. We got him. Yeah, this is a pretty important knockout to take, because they have no Charmander on the board, and they also didn't put energy on Pidgeot. Even if they did go Blustery Wind, as long as Wattrel survived, it would have been fine. All right, this is looking pretty good. The Dartrix KO is real. We got a Dark Energy and Ultra Ball at the prizes. Let's see if my opponent can finish off the game here. Currently, they don't really have much going on, and yeah, they just scoop it up. I figured they might concede there, because they literally couldn't do anything. Yeah, and as long as I just never attack into, like, their board and put damage on the board, that Monkey Dory is not doing much. Right, end of this game, my opponent's got Terapagos. We open Squawk. Not a bad start. We can try to go for a turn 1 attack if we get lucky. But I don't know what I'm up against. Well, they just pass. This might be... I don't know. I guess we'll see. All right, let's Poffin. I like getting Zorua here. Yeah, we got Zoroark in there. Only 1 Air Balloon. So I don't think we're going to get the knockout this turn. Yeah, I think let's attach to Squawk. Brave Bangle, then Research. All right. Great Ball. Grab Dartrix. I don't even know if I want to Squawk and Seize. Honestly, I don't really have to. Kind of chilling with my current hand. I guess I want to... No, I guess I do Squawk, because I probably want to get the Flamigo in the discard pile. Yeah, let's just do this. Sure. Get more Pokemon in there, do more damage. All right, we got Turo. Turo's good for next turn. Okay. Let's do this. Just get Zoroark. And we'll hit for 20. All right, pretty good turn 1. We got a lot of Pokemon in the discard pile. We have a pretty good setup. We can even do this to put energy onto you. All right, broken deck. And then we can Turo the Squawk off the board. We got, what, 8 Wingzers in there? That's pretty good. That's 190 damage, which is kind of crazy, actually. Now, the question is, does my opponent have a KO on my Squawkabilly this turn? Terapagos could knock it out. There's an Iono. There goes my hand. It was a pretty good hand, but that's fine. We'll see what it gives me. That's pretty good, too. This might be Ho-Oh. Yeah, I knew it. That's what I was thinking it was. Ooh, turn 1 trolley, or turn 2 trolley. Raw trolley, though, is kind of insane. Well, it looks like they're setting up. That's fine. We got Artazon, so we can put down Shaymin here so they can't Wellspring me. Because we're doing so much damage, I'm not even scared of Iron Hands anymore. Yeah, this is like perfectly fine. We just put the Shaymin down and they're cooked. They are cooked. Try to get energy on Flamigo this turn. That'd be good. Flamigo's not really that good to have in play, but it works here. I think I'm going to Morty this turn, too, actually. Instead of Research. We can take advantage of Morty. I don't think they can... Oh, they could Sob here. Oh, wait, no, they can't. Actually, my opponent... They could have Sobbed. Okay. They maybe misplayed by attaching to Terapagos, because they could have went Sob against me. Nest Ball for Shaymin seems pretty good. That could get Sob locked, I guess. That's fine. I don't think it's a big deal if they Sob KO Shaymin. Like, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Well, Morty. We have Turo, too, so. Didn't get Zoroark off that. All right. That's interesting. Let's go to the stadium here. Make him discard some stuff. See what they get rid of with this. I'm assuming they're going to discard... Yeah, I was like, they're probably going to get rid of, like, Mew and maybe Latias. Okay. Can Night Stretcher back Dartrix? Just leave him in there. It's going to take a knockout. I did want to find Zoroark there, but maybe it's okay, because the Zoroark could get Sob trapped. Obviously, there's no Reshiram in the deck. Sob is kind of annoying against my deck. Got another Air Balloon. Yeah, their best play here is to just go Amp, but then I can just KO them with United Wings with Flamigo. They could Iono me, I guess. That's like the only thing with this hand they could Iono. That's why I didn't want to play the Night Stretcher. Because I want to make sure I'm doing a lot of damage next turn. Honestly, I probably should have just Brave Bangled my Flamigo here. Okay, they have Ultra Ball. That can get them the Armor Rouge. That one card probably is a Research. Yeah. Okay. This is fine. We are going to manage. We just need to be able to kill the Iron Hands, which we should be able to do. Because we have Morty plus Brave Bangle, so should be able to knock out Hands this turn. They put a Legacy Energy on it. It's like not the end of the world either, because I'm already on odd prizes anyways. Now they have one Chart Armor Rouge on the board, too. Let's see if they find another Area 0 here. Can they find... I mean, they play, what, 3 of them? It's a good chance they find it, but we'll see. Yeah, they're going to Amp, but then my... Ooh, they could... No, they can't. Well, they could have a Counter Catcher. I'm like, they could kill my Squawk here with Amp, but they can't kill the Squawk with Amp. Right now, anyways. Because they already played Research. They have to have a Counter Catcher, which they don't have. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is fine. Turoing the Squawk is probably a good idea, to be honest. Just because I don't want to, like, lose to, like, random... Like, some random play my opponent makes. So maybe it's best to Duro it. What's our top deck going to be? Iono. How much are we doing here? 200? What do we have left in the deck? Do we have a Murkrow? We do. Okay, well, bench Murkrow. I might just Iono, to be honest. I kind of want a Morty, though. Kind of down to play the Iono. Yeah. It's going to play Iono here. And then... do this. I mean, I could get Zoroark, but I think it's fine. Because I don't want to get, like... Zoro could get, like, Saw blocked. I guess I do have the Turo, right? But honestly, I might want to Turo the Squawkabilly. Because I don't want to lose Squawkabilly to Amp. It might be better to Turo the Squawk. Because I don't want to have the Squawk get amped out of the game. That would suck. We got Blender. Don't really do much here. Not anymore. I guess, yeah, Blender's kind of useless. Okay. See what my opponent's play is going to be. They might go for a boss Sob angle. We need to draw Turo. I guess like the one benefit against Zorark is we could have dug a little bit deeper for Turo. The worst thing they can do is trap Squawkabilly. We can just Research if they do that, though. Actually, I don't think it's safe to Research, because we could deck out to Sob. Maybe not. We'll see what happens. This actually could get scary if they Sob me here. We'll see what their play is going to be. They could Crown Opal, too. We have to watch out for that. Crown Opal is pretty bad, because then I'm forced to attack with Flamigo, but I don't know if we're going to be able to set up a Flamigo. We still have Boss, I guess. Right? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what they do. They're going to Sob me here? Do they have a Boss? They have 4 cards. They need to have Boss. I think they already Fezzed. They did Fez. All right, well, let's see what they got. Nope, just a Torrential Pump. Okay, this is perfectly fine. Now I think I can win the game. Well, no, not exactly. Ooh, they can Torrential Pump the Squawk. I forgot Squawk doesn't get protected by thing. Okay, what's our top deck? Not Turo. Maybe I should have got Zoroark. I forgot Torrential Pump can hit my bench. Okay, they concede anyways. All right, doesn't matter. We got there, baby. Okay, whatever. Overthunk it. I maybe should have got the Zoroark then. I forgot Squawkabilly can get Torrential Pumped, but then I guess Zoroark could have got pumped too, but that's not as bad. The fact that I also forgot they didn't kill Flamigo. Flamigo's so tanky. I didn't even realize Flamigo was living too. That was kind of wild, actually. There you go. That is the United Wings deck in action. The addition of Brave Bangle is quite nice, allowing you to hit even harder numbers really quickly, especially in the early game when you're trying to rush those bigger 2-prize Pokemon. Also, again, the nice thing with this deck is always the type coverage we get with Murkrow being really good against Gardevoir, having the Dartrix, which is good against Grimmsnarl and Charizard, and then obviously Wattrel. You're not always using Wattrel anymore. There's no more double turbo in the format, but Wattrel can be nice if you happen to build it up against a Pidgeot deck. I do like the idea of Zoroark in the deck just for the extra draw. The Alomomola is cool. I didn't use it as much as I thought I would. So, honestly, this is maybe cuttable. We didn't use the Alomomola that much. I think, like, in theory, it seems really good in here, but maybe this is just better off as, like, a Tatsugiri, in all honesty. So, yeah, probably cut the Alomomola for a Tatsugiri. I think that's probably the way to go. I didn't really use this card that much, so it's probably not really necessary. But yeah, overall, I like the list a lot. I think this deck is pretty cool. United Wings is a lot stronger. Obviously, we're going to take a pretty rough matchup to Dragapult, but apart from Dragapult, I think we're, like, fine into, like, almost everything else in the format. So there is some cool things you can do this deck as long as you just dodge Dragapult completely. Yeah, just don't hit Dragapult. That's what I gotta do with this deck. Dodge Dragapult and pray. That'll be for me on the deck. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. We're on the road to 81/90,000 subs here on the channel. If you're enjoying that content, I would appreciate it if you subscribed. And check out my sponsors down below. If you want to support the channel there, use code LDF at my 2 sponsors. And you can also check out my second channel for even more content from me too. I'm going to have some deck profile videos going out this weekend on some new decks going into the World Championship. So definitely check out the second channel, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye-bye.